We already ranked the best states to retire in America, but a state is huge. The real difference between a great retirement and a stressful one usually comes down to the actual city. Today, we're counting down the 20 best cities in the country to retire in 2026, based on cost of living, healthcare access, walkability, and climate. Stick around because the city at number 1 might surprise you. We picked these 20 using real cost of living data and healthcare rankings, not just postcard scenery. We're starting at number 20 and working our way to the very best, so save this video now. You'll want it when you start planning your next chapter. Rapid City opens our countdown with a benefit almost no other city on this list can match. South Dakota charges 0 state income tax, so every dollar of a pension or Social Security check stays untaxed. Housing here remains genuinely affordable, with comfortable homes well under the national median, even as prices climb almost everywhere else in the country. The Black Hills surround the city with hiking, fishing, and scenic drives, giving retirees an active outdoor lifestyle without a coastal price tag. Monument Health operates a large regional hospital system here, so healthcare access is solid despite the city's smaller size. Winters are genuinely cold, so this city suits retirees who don't mind snow in exchange for wide open space and low taxes. For 0 income tax and real outdoor access, Rapid City is a smart pick to open this list. The city also sits close to Mount Rushmore and several national parks, so retirees who love road trips will never run out of nearby places to explore on a weekend drive. A regional airport connects Rapid City to major hubs, so visiting family or catching a flight south for the winter doesn't require a long drive to a bigger city first. Cheyenne comes in at 19, and like Rapid City, it benefits from a state with no income tax at all, plus notably low property taxes. The cost of living sits comfortably below the national average, and single-family homes remain within reach for retirees on a fixed budget. Wyoming's wide-open plains and mountain views nearby give retirees an easy escape into nature without leaving city services behind. Cheyenne Regional Medical Center anchors healthcare in the region, and Denver's larger hospital systems are a manageable drive south if needed. The small-town pace and friendly community appeal to retirees who want quiet without total isolation. Low taxes, low cost of living, and genuine open space make Cheyenne worth a serious look. Crime rates here run well below the national average too, which matters to a lot of retirees choosing between a big city and a smaller, quieter capital. Bentonville at 18 might be a surprise, but this Arkansas city has quietly become one of the most livable small cities in the country. Cost of living runs well below the national average, and the town has poured money into parks, trails, and a genuinely walkable downtown square. The Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art and an enormous mountain biking trail network give retirees culture and activity most small towns simply don't offer. Northwest Arkansas has invested heavily in healthcare in recent years, with new hospital campuses easing what used to be a real gap in the region. Mild winters and genuine four-season weather appeal to retirees who want some seasonal change without brutal cold. For an underrated mix of culture, trails, and affordability, Bentonville earns its spot on this list. Low crime rates and highly rated local healthcare have made this small city a quiet favorite among relocation researchers in recent years. A growing food scene, driven partly by the wealth flowing through the area's corporate headquarters, means retirees get restaurant options usually reserved for much bigger cities. Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport connects directly to major cities, another small but meaningful convenience for retirees who plan to travel often. Prescott at 17 offers something rare in Arizona: real seasons, at an elevation high enough to avoid the brutal desert summer heat of Phoenix. Home prices run noticeably lower than nearby Scottsdale or Sedona, while still delivering mountain views and a historic, walkable downtown. Arizona doesn't tax Social Security income, and the state's overall tax burden stays moderate for retirees living on a fixed income. Yavapai Regional Medical Center serves the area, and Phoenix's major hospital systems are about 2 hours south if specialized care is needed. Pine forests, lakes, and hiking trails ring the city, giving retirees an outdoor lifestyle without the extreme summer heat lower elevation Arizona is known for. For mild weather, mountain scenery, and moderate taxes, Prescott is a genuine Arizona standout. The historic Whiskey Row downtown district hosts live music and events most weekends, giving retirees an active social calendar without needing to drive anywhere. Winston-Salem lands at 16 with a cost of living close to the national average, but real value once you factor in salaries, healthcare, and housing stock. The historic Old Salem district and a revitalized downtown arts district give retirees culture and walkability most cities this size can't match. North Carolina exempts Social Security from state tax, softening the blow of the state's flat income tax on other retirement income. Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center is a major academic hospital based right in the city, giving retirees access to top-tier specialists close to home. 4 mild seasons and a short drive to the Blue Ridge Mountains make this a comfortable middle ground climate for many retirees. Strong healthcare access paired with genuine affordability puts Winston-Salem solidly on this list. The city's central location also puts Charlotte, Raleigh, and the mountains all within about 2 hours, making it an easy home base for visiting families scattered across the state. A well-regarded arts council and a growing craft beer scene downtown give retirees plenty to fill an evening without needing to travel far from home. Colorado Springs at 15 delivers mountain scenery and outdoor access at a noticeably lower cost than Denver or Boulder just up the road. Home prices run high by national standards, but remain meaningfully cheaper than Colorado's more famous mountain towns, while still backing up to Pikes Peak. Colorado has phased out state tax on a large portion of retirement income for seniors, easing the burden for retirees on Social Security and pensions. UC Health and Centura operate major hospital systems here, giving retirees strong access to specialists without a drive to Denver. Over 300 days of sunshine a year and easy access to hiking, biking, and skiing keep retirees active well into their later years. For mountain access without full Denver prices, Colorado Springs earns a solid mid-pack spot. The Garden of the Gods sits practically inside city limits, giving retirees free, world-class scenery within a short drive of home almost every single day. A large veteran and active outdoor community has taken root here too, thanks partly to several nearby military bases and the year-round access to trails. Lancaster at 14 brings genuine East Coast history and charm at a cost of living well below Philadelphia or New York. Pennsylvania Dutch Country's rolling farmland surrounds the city, and downtown Lancaster itself has a walkable historic core full of shops and restaurants. Pennsylvania doesn't tax retirement income at all. No state tax on pensions, 401k withdrawals, or Social Security. A major win for retirees. Penn Medicine Lancaster General Health anchors a strong regional hospital system, and Philadelphia's top hospitals are under 2 hours away. 4 real seasons and proximity to Philadelphia, Baltimore, and even New York make Lancaster a good base for retirees who want city access without city prices. With zero tax on retirement income and genuine East Coast charm, Lancaster is a strong pick. The Lancaster Central Market, one of the oldest continuously operating farmers markets in the country, gives retirees fresh local food and a genuine sense of community year-round. Amish countryside surrounds the city, and the slower rhythm of the region tends to rub off on newcomers who settle in after moving from a busier metro. Knoxville at 13 combines a low cost of living with Tennessee's complete absence of state income tax on any source of retirement income. Housing costs sit well under the national median, and a growing downtown riverfront district has added real walkability in recent years. The Great Smoky Mountains are less than an hour away, giving retirees genuine mountain access without mountain town prices. University of Tennessee Medical Center provides academic-level care right in the city, a real advantage for a metro area this size. Mild winters compared to points further north, plus a lively music and arts scene downtown, keep retirees engaged year-round. Zero income tax plus mountain access makes Knoxville a genuine value pick. College football Saturdays bring an infectious energy to downtown each fall, and retirees who enjoy that kind of community spirit tend to fit right in here. Chattanooga at 12 has transformed itself over the past 2 decades into one of the most livable mid-sized cities in the South. The Riverwalk, aquarium, and revitalized downtown give retirees real walkability, and Tennessee's zero state income tax applies here too. Home prices remain notably lower than nearby Nashville or Atlanta, while offering much of the same southern charm and mild climate. Erlanger Health System operates a major regional hospital and trauma center right downtown, a strong option for a city this size. Surrounding mountains and the Tennessee River give retirees hiking, kayaking, and scenic drives right at the edge of downtown. For walkability, mild weather, and zero income tax, Chattanooga is a genuine standout. Look out mountain towers over the city with hiking trails and sweeping views across 3 states. A dramatic backdrop most mid-sized cities simply can't offer. Chattanooga was one of the first cities in the country to roll out citywide gigabit internet. A small detail that matters a lot to retirees who video call grandkids often. Boise at 11 has become one of the fastest-growing retirement destinations in the West, thanks to its mix of outdoor access and city amenities. Home prices have risen quickly here, but they still undercut most West Coast cities by a wide margin, while offering a genuinely walkable downtown. Idaho does tax retirement income, though the overall cost of living remains lower than most comparable Western cities, which softens the impact. St. Luke's and St. Alphonsus operate large regional hospital systems here, giving retirees strong healthcare access without a drive to a bigger metro. The Boise River Greenbelt and nearby foothills give retirees miles of trails right from downtown with genuine 4-season weather. For outdoor access paired with real city infrastructure, Boise earns a well-deserved spot here. A genuinely low crime rate and a strong sense of community have made Boise a repeat favorite on national retirement rankings for several years running. Athens at number 10 brings a college town energy to retirement living, with a walkable downtown full of music, restaurants, and green space. Cost of living runs comfortably below the national average, and Georgia exempts a meaningful chunk of retirement income from state tax for residents over 65. Piedmont Athens Regional Medical Center anchors solid healthcare access, while Atlanta's major hospital systems are about an hour and a half away. Mild winters and a lively cultural calendar, live music, university events, farmers markets, keep retirees engaged well beyond the college crowd. The Botanical Garden of Georgia and miles of greenway trails give retirees genuine outdoor access inside city limits. College town energy paired with real tax breaks makes Athens a smart, underrated pick. Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport is roughly 90 minutes away, so visiting grandchildren scattered across the country stays genuinely easy despite the small-town feel. A packed calendar of free concerts, farmers markets, and lectures at the university means retirees rarely run out of things to do without spending much money at all. Gainesville at 9 offers something most of Florida can't: genuinely lower housing costs than the coasts, paired with Florida's complete lack of state income tax. Home to the University of Florida, the city has a walkable, tree-lined downtown and a younger energy than typical Florida retirement towns. UF Health Shands Hospital is a major academic medical center right in the city, giving retirees access to top specialists without leaving town. Inland location means less hurricane risk than coastal Florida cities, a real consideration for retirees weighing storm exposure against beach access. Springs, nature preserves, and mild winters give retirees outdoor access without the tourist crowds of Florida's coastal cities. Zero state income tax plus top-tier healthcare makes Gainesville a smart inland alternative. University sporting events and a genuinely active lifelong learning community give retirees a built-in social calendar most cities can't replicate. Pensacola at 8 delivers genuine Gulf Coast beach living at a noticeably lower price point than Florida's more famous coastal cities. Home prices remain more reasonable here than Naples or Sarasota, while sugar white sand beaches sit just minutes from downtown. Florida's lack of any state income tax applies here too, and the overall cost of living stays below the state average. Baptist Hospital and Ascension Sacred Heart both operate large campuses in Pensacola, giving retirees strong healthcare access on the western edge of the state. A historic downtown, Naval Aviation Museum, and year-round mild weather round out a retirement lifestyle built around the water. For beach living without the premium price tag, Pensacola is a real Gulf Coast value. The Blue Angels fly training missions out of the local Naval Air Station most weeks, adding an unexpected air show to an already relaxed retirement routine. A large military retiree community also calls Pensacola home, giving veterans in particular a built-in network of neighbors who understand that background firsthand. Greenville at 7 has quietly become one of the most loved small cities in the Southeast, anchored by a genuinely beautiful downtown built around a waterfall. Falls Park and Main Street give retirees a walkable, restaurant-filled core, while cost of living stays well below the national average. South Carolina exempts a solid portion of retirement income from state tax for residents over 65, adding real savings on top of low housing costs. Prisma Health operates a major hospital system headquartered right in Greenville, giving retirees strong access to specialists close to home. The nearby Blue Ridge foothills offer hiking and scenic drives, while mild winters keep the city comfortable nearly year-round. A walkable downtown, real tax breaks, and mountain access make Greenville a genuine favorite. The Swamp Rabbit Trail stretches over 20 miles through town, a favorite for retirees who bike or walk daily as part of staying active. Savannah at 6 offers one of the most beautiful historic downtowns in the entire country, with cobblestone squares shaded by centuries-old oak trees. Housing costs run below many comparable historic coastal cities, and the compact, walkable downtown means many retirees don't need a car for daily errands. Georgia's partial exemption on retirement income for older residents applies here too, softening the overall tax picture for retirees. Memorial Health and St. Joseph's Candler both operate major hospitals in Savannah, giving retirees solid healthcare access in a mid-sized coastal city. Mild winters, a rich arts and food scene, and easy day trips to nearby beaches round out the lifestyle here. History, walkability, and a real tax break combine to make Savannah a standout pick. Tybee Island's beaches sit only about 20 minutes from downtown, giving retirees the best of historic city living and easy coastal access in the same afternoon. Savannah College of Art and Design keeps a young, creative energy flowing through downtown galleries and events, adding real variety to what could otherwise feel like a strictly historic town. Fort Myers at 5 delivers classic Southwest Florida retirement living. Warm winters, waterfront access, and Florida's total lack of state income tax. Home prices here run lower than nearby Naples, while still offering marinas, beaches, and a growing riverfront downtown district. Lee Health operates several major hospital campuses across the area, giving retirees strong access to specialists without a long drive. The historic downtown river district has been revitalized with restaurants, galleries, and waterfront parks, adding genuine walkability to a car-dependent region. Hurricane risk is real here, as it is across coastal Florida, so retirees should factor storm insurance costs into their budget. Warm winters and real affordability relative to nearby Naples make Fort Myers a smart Gulf Coast choice. Nearby Sanibel and Captiva Islands offer some of the best shelling beaches in the country, a quiet, daily ritual many retirees here genuinely look forward to. San Antonio at 4 combines big city amenities with a cost of living well below Austin or Dallas, plus Texas's complete lack of state income tax. The famous Riverwalk gives retirees a walkable, scenic downtown, while housing costs remain genuinely affordable for a metro area this large. University Health and Methodist Healthcare System both operate extensive hospital networks across the city, giving retirees strong access to specialists. A deep Spanish colonial history, including the Alamo and 4 other UNESCO World Heritage missions, gives retirees genuine culture without leaving the city. Summers run hot, so this city suits retirees who don't mind heat in exchange for 0 state income tax and big city healthcare. 0 income tax and real culture make San Antonio a strong Texas pick. A lower overall cost of living than most major Texas metros means retirement savings genuinely stretch further here than in Austin or Houston. A large, established retiree community around military bases here means plenty of familiar services and social groups already exist for newcomers to plug straight into. Charleston at 3 delivers one of the most charming historic downtowns in the country, with cobblestone streets, colorful row houses, and a genuine walkable core. Housing costs run high for the historic peninsula itself, but surrounding suburbs offer more reasonable prices while staying close to the water. South Carolina's partial exemption on retirement income for residents over 65 applies here too, easing the tax burden for retirees. MUSC Health operates a major academic medical center right downtown, giving retirees access to top-tier specialists in the city itself. Beaches, historic plantations, and a nationally recognized food scene give retirees culture and lifestyle most cities this size simply can't match. History, charm, and strong healthcare combine to put Charleston solidly in our top 3. The city consistently ranks among the friendliest in the country in national surveys, and most retirees who move here say that reputation holds up in daily life. Asheville at number 2 draws retirees from across the country with its mountain scenery, thriving arts scene, and genuinely walkable downtown. Home prices have risen sharply here as the city's popularity has grown, so retirees should budget carefully compared to a decade ago. North Carolina exempts Social Security from state tax, and the surrounding Blue Ridge Mountains offer hiking, waterfalls, and scenic drives right outside the city. Mission Hospital anchors a strong regional healthcare system here, a real advantage for retirees moving to a mountain city of this size. A nationally known food, beer, and art scene gives retirees a genuinely vibrant lifestyle, not just quiet mountain views. Mountains, culture, and healthcare access combine to make Asheville our clear runner-up. The Blue Ridge Parkway winds directly past the city, giving retirees one of the most scenic drives in the entire country, practically in their own backyard. A large wellness and yoga community has grown up around the city, too, appealing to retirees who want their retirement years centered on health as much as leisure. Local farm-to-table restaurants and a year-round farmers market round out a food scene that punches well above its weight for a city this size. Sarasota takes the top spot. And it's easy to see why once you add up the beaches, the art scene, and Florida's complete lack of state income tax. Siesta Key's powder white sand routinely ranks among the best beaches in the entire country, and it sits just minutes from downtown Sarasota. Housing costs run higher than inland Florida, but retirees get a walkable downtown, a real arts and theater scene, and some of the best healthcare access on this list. Sarasota Memorial Hospital consistently ranks among the top hospitals in Florida, giving retirees genuinely excellent care close to home. Mild winters, a slower pace than Miami, and a thriving cultural calendar, opera, ballet, galleries, round out a retirement lifestyle few other cities can match. Beaches, healthcare, culture, and zero income tax. Sarasota earns the #1 spot on our list. Whichever city on this list you're drawn to, Sarasota shows what's possible when beaches, healthcare, and culture all line up in the same place at once. That's our countdown of the 20 best cities in America to retire in 2026. Whichever one fits your budget and lifestyle, Always visit in person and run your own numbers on housing and health care before you commit. A short trial stay of a few weeks in any of these cities will tell you more than any list ever could, ours included. If this helped you plan your next chapter, subscribe for more retirement guides and tell us in the comments which city you'd actually pick.